I just had one of the worst wake-up calls of my life. Oh, I'm so mad. My cat woke me up at 6 in the morning because he was stuck in my room and he peed on something. We're gonna just... Oh, these are like extra sticky. We're just gonna make the most of it and get going. Okay, I'm ready for the gym. I'm literally wearing like the dumbest outfit. And then I'm gonna put on my sneakers and a sweatshirt. Trying to get out of here as fast as possible. I thrifted these for like $6. Chug, chug, chug. There's snow in my car, so it's gonna be freezing going out there. I'll record my workout. I'm afraid of bringing my big camera in and being like an obnoxious person in like a very small town gym. It's literally dumping snow. I have not seen it snow in a long time. Let's go. Get it. Ugh. Yeah. We're back home and it's dumping snow. I'm gonna let Alfie wake up and get the kids up and stuff while I make my coffee. I need my coffee. I walked into the gym this morning and I was like, there's more people here at 7 o'clock, 6:45, 7 o'clock than there usually is when I usually get there at like 8. Didn't ruin my idea of like filming my workout. I obviously still filmed it, but I just felt awkward. Also, I feel like anybody watching my YouTube channel probably knows that I was a barista forever, but for the record, I was a barista for like 8 years. It's one of my passions in life. But all I do every single morning is make myself an Americano. So perfect. That's the criminal from this morning. Now he looks so cute. It's like a Christmas backdrop, but it's in freaking March. Sometimes I read stuff on the internet and I just like adopt it into my psyche immediately. And several years ago at this point, one of those things that I read and adopted was don't count the calories in your creamer. Like if you're using a regular creamer, like a Coffee Mate Chobani half and half in like a regular cup of coffee, it's probably 30 to 60, maybe even 100 calories. But going through the process of counting it or like measuring it and putting it in your coffee and logging it kind of takes away the joy of my coffee and just the seamlessness of the routine. And so I actively like, I don't consider it, I don't count it, I pretend that it's not there because I'm normal. Like if I was on like a super strict shred, I would have to count it. But in my daily life, you will not find me counting the calories in my creamer because it sucks all of the like joy and ritual out of my coffee. So if you're normal and you incorporate health, wellness, fitness into like a normal daily routine, that's my advice. I've got so much advice. It tastes better when you don't count it. Hi, good morning. The baby. go look out the front window because it's on the cars and it's on the driveway. It's everywhere.
It's gravy.
I have a hair appointment tomorrow, so I finally freshly washed my hair and I didn't really put any product in it. This is the leftover from my highlight from last spring. It's like a little bit light. I feel like this is gonna be a great base for a really gorgeous dimensional balayage, a little blonde transformation. I'm gonna take you guys with me tomorrow. Part of watching my vlogs is I'm a mommy and I have kids that make so much noise in the background. So sorry if you hear them like making the most noise possible. That's just part of life. You'd hear it if we were sitting in the same room because they come with me everywhere. There's a conversation around jealousy right now on the internet, and I think there's a lot of people on their high horse who want to act like they've never been jealous, which I think is just foolish. Like, jealousy is so human. It's so neutral. People are moralizing jealousy, and they're saying if you are jealous, you're a bad person. I don't think that's true at all. Jealousy is just information at the base of it. It is your mind, body, soul realizing that there's something that you want. The thing that makes jealousy potentially dangerous though is what you do with it. I think that jealousy is kind of where like the paths diverge, and you can either be good or be evil. If you feel jealousy and you choose the path when you choose how you perceive and metabolize jealousy in your body. If you see it and you say, I want that, but you are in a scarcity mindset, a victim mindset, and you believe that you will never be able to have that, that's the evil path. And then the other path is, I see something that I want and I believe that it's possible for me. That's the good path. Using words like good and evil, I think, feels really intense, and it doesn't always have to be this like life-altering. It can be really tiny, but when you let that spirit of jealousy exist and fester in your body without acknowledging it, giving it credence, or trying to shift it into that action mindset of, I believe I could have that too, that's when it gets really dangerous. And so when I hear people online talking about the jealous friend and the experience of having a friend who's jealous of you, the people they're having issue with are the people who have that experience of jealousy but then exist in a victim mindset or a lack mentality, and they think the thing that you have they'll never be able to get. Jealousy can be as small as seeing an influencer in a really nice top or a nice dress or something that you really like, and that feeling of, oh, I really want that dress. That is the emotional experience of jealousy. And sometimes it feels really intense and you feel like, I'm jealous right now. And other times you metabolize it and you're like, meh, whatever, and you move on from it. Both times that's seated and rooted in jealousy. The flip side though of that jealousy is that it can be a really powerful insight to yourself and your mind and what really matters to you. Because think about it, if you see someone with a super nice car, but you're not a car person, you don't give a crap what car you drive, you'll be like, wow, that's a cool car, and you move on. But on the flip side, if you are a car person, you might really want that car, and you might have a moment of jealousy, and then that's where the path shows up. And if you start to tune into the jealousy instead of pushing it down and pretending like it's not there, it can begin the process of thinking outside of the box. If one day I, for the first time ever, see a car that I just think is phenomenal and all of a sudden I am experiencing jealousy, if instead of pushing that jealousy away, I sit with it for a moment, it's gonna tell me something about myself. And if I'm a person who believes I can have or get the things that I want, all of a sudden I'm actually being expanded into a new world. All of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, I need more money because I'm gonna need this new car because now this is something that I desire in this lifetime. And now I'm priming my brain to think about new ways to bring in money. But on the flip side, if I see somebody with a new car and I don't feel like I can have that car, I have internal programming that tells me not to buy a new car, not to want nice things. That feeling feeling of jealousy is going to start a shame spiral in my brain because of programming that I haven't escaped from. And instead of my brain thinking about all the ways that I could connect with this new car, I'm going to go down the path of evil and essentially create a hierarchy in my mind. People who can have the car and people who can't. And I'm putting myself in the box of people who can't. And you know what that's a symptom of? Patriarchy. Here's the thing that I'm wanting right now. We all know I'm a photographer, I'm a camera lady, but I hate buying like new camera stuff because I'm always like, no, let me push my gear to the max. Like I want to see what I can do with what I already have. And that mindset is so pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Love pushing myself like that. However, the G7X, the Canon G7X, the little digicam that everybody's using lately, guys, I think I want it. For the practicality of having a smaller camera to vlog with, I think that would make my life so much easier. I use my professional like photography camera for all my vlogs. And I just bought a cheapy 16mm lens so that I'm not like shooting a feature film every time I try and vlog. But the G7X, between the vlogging capabilities and also the cutie like flash pictures that everybody's taking, I feel like I might need to look into it. Maybe I can find it used. Tell me if you have any ideas for something similar, if you've done the research, because I don't want to like hop on the trend train if there's something equal out there, but more affordable. I truly feel like a shell of a human being. My little early wake up this morning is really coming back to haunt me. So we're calling it in with some cheesy pasta for dinner. Am I gonna have any protein? Who knows? All I know is that I need this day to be complete. I was cooking the pasta and then decided that I actually did want pasta sauce, so I made like a creamy lemon, garlic, cheesy sauce. And I'm gonna serve it with no protein. The house behind me is a disaster that we're not paying attention to, but we're gonna give this a try. Which one are we reading first? Escargot. Escargot. Bonjour! I see you standing at me. That is because all of escargot is magnifique.
She was staying at home with but I was like, we'll do this intellectual, we'll at the same time still do it. She had to be like, okay, like, now my spouse did eventually and was like, yeah, I see like this, but it also let her celebrate. She, has a lot of what am I supposed to do? I get mad at the ideology.
One thing about content creation that always feels a little bit funny, part of my work during the day is scrolling like through TikTok and Instagram looking for trends, trending videos, trending sounds. And right now I'm going to scroll through TikTok looking for hair transition videos and save them and get them ready so that I can try and be the least awkward person possible when I ask my hairdresser, who I've never met before, if I can film some TikToks. And I'm gonna have to be like, can I vlog some of this? I really try to not let this stuff embarrass me because what's the point? Like if I wanna do it, I gotta be okay with being a little bit embarrassed. But yeah, it's like moments like these where I'm just like, ooh, really putting it to the test if I'm gonna be okay confronting somebody with my content creation. And like the worst they can say is no. That's a good lesson. I like to lean back on that one. The worst they can say is no. The worst they can say is, oh, I don't want to do that. So why not ask? Knock and the door shall be opened or whatever, right? You have to ask for what you want. And also, don't let shame rule your life. I would so much rather have that little tinge of embarrassment of like, I asked something and someone said no. I would so much rather participate in rejection therapy and have to learn how to handle a no than being so ashamed or embarrassed that I never ask in the first place. I'm productivity maxing. I'm getting my transitions ready. I'm editing my vlog and I'm watching biblical scholars on YouTube. I eat up religious studies. All right, it's early in the morning. We need to go get ready. I don't have it in me this morning to chug. I legit busted out of the house. I am like worried about being late. I try so hard to not be late places, and I like scheduled this at 9. Why? Why did I schedule this appointment at 9? I should be fine. I'm grabbing my coffee. There's no line. Well, there's like 2 cars in front of me, technically. Don't want to lie. Then we're headed up north. I also just started my luteal phase, and I just feel like a little crusty, a little gross, a little bloated, a little grumpy, and the anxiety is like kicking into high gear. Ugh. We made it. I am so excited. We're approaching the finish line. I cannot wait to see the results.
Those are baddie. So good.
It's so good. You guys, I'm a blonde girly. Oh, this is crazy. My makeup is like not flattering at all because I put on the makeup that I've been putting on for the last several months since my highlight grew out. I can finally go like lighter and brighter with my makeup because I'm not looking for so much contrast. We're going out for dinner tonight. We need a little refresh. I'm blonde! Finally happened, you guys. We're gonna leave soon, so I need to go redo my makeup. All right, we made it. That was like the ultimate quick turnaround. When I got home, I just like had to put the pedal to the metal and get it done so that we could leave in a decent amount of time. I feel like every time I get my hair done, granted, not very often, but like sitting in the salon chair all day and then like touching my hair and fingers at like my forehead and around the sides of my face, I just feel disgusting afterwards and like crusty. So the final hair reveal in the salon is never quite as good as like the next day, especially if you like go home and wash your hair and style it how you usually do. That's the ultimate reveal. It also like obviously looks the best in sunshine. Good thing I'm in Washington where it's freaking gray. But on those sunny days, man, I'm gonna shine like the sun. I'm like a walking sunshine. Boom. She's complete. I feel like a new person, but also so much like myself.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away.
We made it for dinner. We're going to Fiamma in Bellingham. I came with a friend a few weeks ago and it was so good and the kids loved it. So now we're back. Classic me. I made my family go take pictures for me. But we got cute ones, so I'll post them. I cannot get over my hair, babe. Because I think I got one. The lighting is so cutie. All right, dude, let's go. I have not been home all day, so I'm just trying to like clean up the house a little bit before I go to bed. So we're literally gonna turn around and leave tomorrow morning to go to my dad's house. This is my favorite thing. I have it all set up on my phone, and when I'm ready to go to bed, boom, they all turn off. Good morning. We're in my bathroom. I feel like I went clubbing last night. I had one beer at dinner. Wearing this dress and these sandals. My room is a disaster. Bed's barely made. I have a pile of laundry on the floor that needs to be put in the laundry basket, but we're just gonna go and sort the house out when we get home. That's gonna be the whole outfit. Cute. Newly, baby. My regular perfume is in my purse, so I'm gonna wear it with you in spirit. It smells like desert rainfall. Makes me miss Arizona. Hello, you made it all the way over here. You made it all the way. Were you coming to find me? Maybe he'll wear this. That would be cute with my outfit. My mom the other day was like, does everything have to match? And I was like, no. And then like the next several days, I put the kids in like matching outfits that matched my outfit. And I was like, okay, maybe, yeah. Just getting some cinnamon rolls ready. I just take a can of cinnamon rolls into a pan. I always put parchment paper down just to make life easier. Then you do butter and brown sugar, melt it over the top. They come out so juicy every time. So I just did half a stick of butter and I mix it up and I dollop it on the top of each one of these. 3, 4. Another thing that makes them just like so perfect is add a little bit of heavy cream or like half and half in between the rolls. They're not the healthy version, they're the delicious version. This is what they look like when they're all done. Then you put the icing right on top.
Did you see that?
What are you eating? Nothing?
What were you eating?
I'm eating Swedish fish. Hey, what's up guys? I'm eating Swedish fish today. Super challenge. How many Swedish fish can I eat at my mom's house all at one time without her yelling at me? We went to my mom's house after my dad's house. We're seeing everybody today. We're back home finally. And guess what? I'm in the exact same sweatshirt that I've been wearing forever. I'm pretty sure I've worn this like back to back to back. It's so nice and comfy to throw on and it matches my pajama pants. I just love a matchy. I'm gonna show you guys how to make one of my favorite pasta sauces. And for the ladies, it's full of iron because it's made with spinach. But I promise it does not taste like spinach. Everybody loves it. And I'm not like anti-spinach taste. It's got more flavor. So we're gonna start with some olive oil. Pine nuts, I usually use like half a bag of this. I add some basil that's on its absolute last leg. We're gonna add some spinach. I add a lot of spinach, but I'll kind of add it in increments here. I probably have 1.5 cups of Parmesan. I'm just gonna start with like 3/4 of a cup. In case it's not obvious, this is all going in the blender. Then we'll start with the juice from one lemon. Juice it up. I like it really lemony, so I usually add like at least 2 lemons. 2 pinches of salt, big pinches. Then we'll just blend this up. We're having this tonight partially because I need to use the basil and also partially because this is my parents' blender and they started asking for it back. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit more spinach, a little bit more olive oil, and a little bit more parm. I'll just do the rest of it. Just move in slowly but surely. It's mostly ready. I don't have a specific recipe for it. I kind of just eyeball it. Then I'm gonna cook the pasta and cook the shrimp, and then I'll put a little bit of pasta water in here, maybe like 1/3 to 1/2 cup. The shrimp will get cooking right now. A little bit of olive oil. Then I'm just gonna toss all my shrimpies in. There we go. All clear. Cracking one open. I'm gonna salt. I'm gonna do like a big old chunk of butter. I'm gonna do a splash of white wine if I have any, and then the other lemon, and that's about what I do. Then I have the rest of this discount garlic bread. Coming back to our sauce. I'm gonna call it, and we're gonna pop it in with the shrimp. That's my favorite dinner lately. All right, we got a shrimp and a noodle and a dog hair. It's bright and it's lemony and it's fresh and it's full of vitamins and minerals. Good morning. You can never tell what day it is because I keep wearing the same sweater. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm wearing one of my favorite t-shirts. It's just blue and I've got like butterfly type short on. I'm trying to get myself a little pumped up. But first, have a good week, weekend, whatever, wherever. I'll see you later. Bye.